Indiana Fever beat the Connecticut Sun. That's not really the story here. They won 85-77. That's not the story here, man. Look, I'm pissed. I'm pissed, bro. Yo, these refs are trash, bro. Caitlin Clark done got hurt again. The groin again, bro. Like, oh my God. Man, I'm so tired of it. Ugh.
Breaking news. Caitlin Clark just took another hard hit from destiny, literally. The Queen of Threes may be sidelined by more than just bad luck, and social media is already in chaos. Were the refs asleep or just butterfingered with their whistles? Was that a legal play or a full-on spiritual cleansing? One thing's for sure, the All-Star Weekend might have just dimmed its shine. Stay with us as we break down what really happened, who's catching the heat, and why Angel Reese is probably somewhere reacting with nothing but emojis.
Stephanie White, congratulations. Amber Cox, way to go. Kelly Krauskopf, you did it, girl. You really did it. Way to rush Caitlin Clark back from injury time after time after time after time. To the point where she's tearing and crying on the court because she felt something in her groin. You three ladies couldn't manage a kid's lemonade stand.
The WNBA is teetering on the edge, one rolled ankle away from an extinction-level event. It's all just a minor injury, until the face of the league is limping off the court like she stepped on a Lego during the national anthem. Suddenly, everyone's wide-eyed acting shocked, as if they hadn't just cheered on a gladiator match dressed up as basketball.
This game had a little bit of everything, but if I had one word to describe all of it, it would be painful. All right? Painful. And this was painful. In case you guys did not notice, because Caitlin Clark was struggling at times, especially with her shot. Now, she was grabbing rebounds, getting assists when Stephanie White wasn't pulling her out of the game. I mean, she's never going to get a rhythm if she keeps getting nonsensically.
Caitlin Clark isn't just part of the WNBA's appeal. She is the appeal. She's the fan base, the ratings surge, the sold-out merch, the headlines, the drama, the popcorn, and the refund policy all in one package. So when she tweaks a knee, sprains a wrist, or gets slammed into the bleachers while a ref daydreams through a silent whistle, the entire league holds its breath. And yet, instead of treating her like the billion-dollar asset she clearly is, they're letting her get tossed around like it's WWE night, and she left her steel chair at home.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on anymore, guys.
Looks like she's in pain after that pass.
Bro, she looked like, bro, she was in tears. She was in tears, y'all. Like, in tears. Like, it's like she knows that this is a real serious thing, man. This sucks.
And here we are, again, another injury, another game watched from the bench, another collective gasp from every casual fan who just learned the Indiana Fever is a basketball team. Let's be real, this isn't just about a bump or a bruise. This is about a league handed a gold mine and showing up with a plastic shovel. Caitlin Clark shouldn't be logging 38 minutes a night like she's serving a sentence, not playing a sport.
Re-injures her groin. I really do feel sorry for this kid, man, because she didn't put all of this pressure on her. Y'all did. You know, the shit that I don't like is you had a lot of content creators talking about, oh, I don't think she's injured. I don't know what's wrong with her because she's definitely not injured. Because obviously they don't know what it's like to have a groin injury. And I'm not going to go into detail of what it's like as a ball player to have a groin injury. I already made a video on that. You should go check it out. And I was afraid that this was going to happen. That injury probably started off being right between a grade 1 and a...
Caitlin Clark should be carefully managed, closely monitored, wrapped in bubble wrap between quarters, and flanked by Secret Service agents. Instead, she's left to fend off flying elbows, reckless knees, and officiating that feels stuck in a time capsule. At this point, the idea of her sitting out the rest of the season isn't a tantrum or an overreaction. It might be the smartest business decision she could make. Because if the WNBA wants to see what life looks like without its crown jewel, it's dangerously close to finding out. And that picture? It looks like silence. Empty seats. A ratings chart in freefall. If Clark steps away, the viewers go with her. So does the buzz, the viral moments, the jersey sales, the all-star shine. What's left? A league better renamed what could have been. This isn't about drama, it's about value. The kind of value that shouldn't be diving for loose balls while someone flails an elbow like they're chasing a mosquito. And while the commissioner delivers motivational slogan speeches about growth and empowerment, the actual product is bleeding star power like a waterbed in a cactus shop. That if protecting the league's most important player is treated like an afterthought, maybe it's the league itself that needs to sit out and think long and hard about what it's doing.
Injury in the preseason, you rush her back to put on a show in Iowa. Oh, great. Good job. You sit her the rest of the preseason. She plays in the regular season. She injures her quad again, re-injures her quad again. You guys sit her. DeWanna Bonner takes your money and runs. You guys are panicking. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Let's bring Caitlin Clark back, quick from injury, again. Oh, great job. Stephanie White in her brilliance. Oh, there's only 40 seconds left in the Seattle Storm game. Sweet. Caitlin, get in there. Oh, now we injure our groin. Oh, great job. You guys are really crushing it this year.
And let's not even start on the officiating. These refs are letting defenders guard Caitlin Clark like they're prepping for NFL tryouts. One night she's getting hip-checked into the Gatorade table. The next she's being triple-teamed by players who aren't even in the frame, while the whistle snoozes in the corner. They call it physical defense. But if it got any more hands-on, rent would be due. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever is treating her minutes like they're clocking in at a factory. So desperate for wins, they've lost sight of why people are tuning in. And no, it's not for game strategy. It's because Caitlin Clark turns basketball into something electric. Something magical with an edge. The real heartbreak isn't just a sprained ankle or a bruised hip. It's the emotional, physical, and spiritual toll of carrying an entire league on your back, while also being blamed for everything that's wrong with it. That's not just pressure. That's the most thankless job in sports.
If Stephanie White keeps doing this to Caitlin Clark, she's going to ask for a trade. Eventually. There's no way around it. You can tell she's unhappy. It's not, whatever it is Stephanie White is doing is not working for Caitlin Clark. But at this point, when I say the word painful, this is where we're going to start. This is potentially a disaster for the city of Indianapolis, the Indiana Fever. They're hosting the All-Star game. We just found out Caitlin Clark was going to be in the three-point contest, and this is her right here. You can see her. Let me turn this down. She's grabbing that